Okay, in this week's video, we're going to talk about low and high notes and how your right hand and left hand get to play them differently. So you'll notice here we have two sets of the 5 lines known as the staff. So the two staves, that's the plural of staff, the two staves form what we call a grand staff. Grand is like big, right? And that's because you have two hands and there's lots of notes you can play on the piano. Most instruments only have one staff, but you're lucky. You get to play with two hands, so you have two staves. All right, so let's look at how these notes sit on the staves. And for your right hand, you'll have like this would be a note that you play on your right hand because it's on the upper one, right? And that's sitting on a line. This is another line note higher on the right hand, right? And then this is a low one on the right hand. This one's on a space in between the two lines. Remember that? And then you can even have notes sitting way up here on top of the staff, right? And that's still your right hand note. And then this one's hanging off the bottom there. Eventually we'll learn about adding extra lines to go even higher and lower, but that's coming later. All right, now look, this is a left hand note because it's on the lower staff, right? And another left hand note. And notice this one is right below that first one on the left, right? So that's the pattern. It's line to space. And they're just walking down in this case. Now this one's a little bit higher. This is one higher than that first note on the left hand, right? It's also a space note. This one's also sitting on top, and this one's down on a lower space. All of these are left hand notes, and this is another left hand note. So practice tracing out some of the notes on the grand staff here with the worksheet today, and I'll see you next week.